Welcome back to another episode of PT Push Through the Fitness Journal. I'm your host, Woodell. Let me introduce you to my guest for today's episode, Indy.
Hello.
All right, so we about to get started. We about to head over that way.
Let's
get started, all right?
Let's motherfucking get it. I know that's because I'm gonna be talking and doing all this shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're like, damn, I'm tired, I'm be sweating. Oh, you thought this was gonna be a cute podcast. Nah, it's not one of those.
You saw I got my makeup on.
It's not one of those. You gonna be a little sweaty, you gonna have to push through. You know how we do it. All right, so first exercise we're gonna do is gonna be rows to shoulder press, right?
All right, how many reps?
How many reps you wanna do?
Is it a superset?
Yeah, I always do superset.
Damn!
Superset
All right, so let's do, well, let me see what this is feeling like.
All right.
Let's do, can we do 8? Let's do 8 reps.
8 reps?
Yeah, hopefully I don't die by the time I get to the press.
All right. Hold up, I do have a story I want to tell you. Let me say something. The first time how I actually got introduced to you was through T.
Yeah.
And we did the class, right?
Yes.
So we did the class, and I did his class, then I did your class.
Yeah.
And the moment I realized I wanted to interview is when I went home. I went home, got out the car, and I caught a cramp.
Ooh, not the crampy
crazy. And the craziest part though, it was an ambulance coming down the street.
You thought it was for you?
Yeah, I thought it was for me.
He thought it was for him. They were gonna come save him.
They asked me, he came out the car, he's like, you don't wanna call the ambulance? I was like, nah.
Like,
and at that moment, I was like, yeah, I'm about to get this.
See? And you've been back ever since. I love that.
All right,
I love that. Yep.
So let me ask you something.
Yes.
When did you start getting into fitness?
Ooh, one of my favorite questions. I actually started getting into fitness in 2019. That was the exact year. That was the year of my my entire weight loss transformation. I used to be a big girl. I was a big, chunky girl.
Like naturally big or just like big?
No, I had gained weight. I've always been thick. I've always been a little thick my whole life, a little big boned. You know what I'm saying? But there was a point where I had gained like a lot of weight. I was like 225 pounds and I'm only 5 feet. So that was tragic. It was a lot, you know what I'm saying? So then in 2019, I started my whole wellness journey, fitness journey, started doing everything with my diet, with working out. So 2019, so it's been about almost 4 years.
So what did you, what contributed to you gaining all that weight? Was it just over time?
No, it was, I had a lot of things going on in my life. At the time, I was in a relationship. You know, a lot of things going on within that relationship.
Damn, that was a bad relationship?
Yeah, it was, you wanna know something? It wasn't a bad relationship. It actually was not. It was just a sense of,
Oh,
it was
happy weight? That's that, what that called happy weight?
Happy weight. We had some happy weight going on. And then towards the end of the relationship, it was more so comfortability. And just certain things that I was willing to kind of grow out of, where they were not willing to grow out of. So I kind of had to dip, you know what I'm saying? So with all that, it was like a lot of mental things going on their end, not on mine, thank God. And also stuff with my family that I had going on too. A lot of different things that were just happening during that time frame. And, you know, weight got the best of me. But
and you say you was up to what?
225. God. I'm 5 feet. I know I look tall. These are giving me a couple of inches. All right. Now I'm 164.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was trying to do the math in my head real quick. I was like, hey.
Yeah. So I've lost a lot of weight. It's been a great time. And you know, in just transition of everything, helping dozens of women everywhere lose the weight too. So it's a great time. It's been life-changing, honestly.
All right. Back to another set.
Damn.
Let's go. You thought we was done? No, we can start.
That's crazy, yup.
All right, so now we got to hit some Russian twists. All right, so let's continue the conversation. So what was the factor that made you choose to turn around? Because you was at 220.
Man, you want to know what it is? When you getting ready and dressed up as a woman, and you try to throw that same dress on that you had on 2 years ago, and it don't fit, it hurts. So it came a point in time, and I was like, oh man, nothing is fitting. Nothing is working. I didn't want to go outside anymore. I didn't want to be seen anymore. And I needed to make a change. And actually what it was is one morning I woke up, you know, on Instagram, like we all do.
Yeah.
And like y'all don't do it. All right. So I woke up on Instagram and one of my cousins had actually posted like one of those Transformation Tuesday photos. And I was like, oh my God, like, you look so great, whatever. And she was telling me about what she was doing, which at the time she was doing keto, right? So I'm like, what the heck is that? Like, and that was back in 2018, right? So I was like, what the hell is keto? Like, I don't know what that is, whatever. So she was explaining it to me. And at first it seemed like a lot. I was like, damn, like I can't eat this, I can't eat this, I can't eat this. There was a lot of things that you literally just were not able to eat. But I tried it and it worked and I'm here now. So
that's when you started your keto diet? Was that the first diet you tried or?
Well, I mean, I tried other things before that. Like I tried like Herbalife and I tried like, you know, all those things, those quick fix me's or whatever type of thing.
It didn't work, huh?
And it just didn't work. Like I just said, maybe it did work, but I didn't stick to it. You get what I'm saying? But keto was something that I actually did end up sticking with. So that was that. And then that's how my business kind of bloomed with my whole meal prep. And yeah, I'm not keto anymore. I do like low carb.
You don't do keto, but your food prep is keto.
It used to be only keto,
but
now I have a few different menu options. I have keto.
I'm like that barbecue chicken, that was keto.
Right, no. I got keto, I got low carb, pescatarian, dairy free, Whole30. What else? There's another one.
You had the tacos. What's that? Taco Tuesday?
Well, that Taco Tuesday is actually keto.
Oh, for real?
Those wraps that you ate, those are low carb wraps. They're 4-gram net carb wraps.
Okay. I'm surprised. Oh, we gotta get another set, right?
Damn.
Yeah, you thought it was over now. We right back to it. Ready?
We right back to it.
Right to it. Another 15. You ready? Let me know.
Yeah.
So what's the name of your keto, your meal prep business?
So my meal prep business is called Indy's Keto Kitchen. But I'm actually planning on changing the name on that because of the fact that I no longer only serve keto meals.
Okay.
So, you know, just trying to connect with the people that obviously do not do keto and that they're aware that I do meal prep just in general. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the name of it. It's my baby. It's my everything. So.
And what's some of the challenges you faced when you started that?
When I started with the meal prep?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I hate cooking. I don't know how you do it.
Oh my God. So, I mean, I would probably say the biggest challenges that I had with the meal prepping had to be inventory loss. And what I mean by that is in the sense of, since it was new for me, it was the beginning, I wasn't measuring things properly. I wasn't, you know, just doing anything the right way because it was so new and fresh to me. I used to waste hundreds of dollars a week on food, you know, because I would buy too much of whatever, too much chicken or too much whatever it was that I was buying. And then you're like, you know, you gotta throw that food away. Like once you're done putting it into the containers and they're ready to go, like you gotta throw it all away. So that was probably my biggest challenge in the beginning, all the money that I wasted.
All right.
Yep.
So let's switch to another workout. Which one you wanna do now?
We could do the rows.
Let's do
The single arm rows. That works. Yeah.
Before you go, say this up.
I'm gonna just stay with the 15.
They can't hear you.
They can't hear you. The
You
legend,
wanna
the
use
GOAT.
my mic, T?
gonna say-
No? You don't wanna use the mic?
Indy, one of the most fire trainers I've ever seen in my life. Just 'cause the
thank you.
energy alone.
Thank you, T.
Hey, yo, that's a deadly combo right there. You already know.
We are a deadly combo.
That's a deadly
Me
combo.
and T together is crazy.
All right, so you just met T, you know, the pair of duos. So now these classes y'all start, how did that start going about?
Well, the Fit Factory does their classes in general. Like that's like a part of like their membership. So they have these bootcamp classes that they provide 5 times a week with, I believe, 3 or 4 different time slots throughout the day. So that's something that that's like what they're known for. Like they're known for the bootcamp classes, so on and so forth. The Saturday classes that I do is just something separate that is like,
Just your own little thing.
Right. But I cannot do it without T and without Matt. You know, it's like a partnership because, you know, T brings all the vibes with the DJ booth and, you know, I got Matt doing the videography. So,
And you bring the energy.
and I bring the energy. You know what I'm saying? So,
How you keep doing it though? I remember the last class you wasn't feeling it, but you still pushed through. You still get like I was like, man, I'm dying. I'm about to you doing a bread cross.
Right.
How you do it every Saturday, even when you don't feel like it?
every Saturday, and now every Sunday too. You know what
Sunday
I'm saying?
too?
Yes.
Taking the
You
notes out,
feel
you already
me? You feel me? Honestly, you want to know what it is? When I first started doing the classes, I've been doing these classes since September. And I did them all the way from September up until January with only, at most, anywhere from 4 to maybe 6 to 7 girls.
Nah,
Every single
that's a
set.
lie, man.
Swear to God.
You're gonna be booked up
I know.
with like a day.
I know.
Boom,
I
next
know.
day you're done.
That's a sign for you to keep pushing whatever you're doing. Don't stop, honey, because it's gonna come. So I did it for about 4 months and just kept doing it, you know, with my 6, 7 girls, 4 girls, whatever. I was like, all right, we here. You know, I gave them the same energy, and it was literally from 1 week to the next. I don't even know what happened. The whole gym was full. And then from that moment on, it's been how it is, how you see it. I'm so thankful. I'm so blessed for that. So I don't know what switched. The consistency, I guess, you know, God was like, all right, it's your time. But, you know, that's where we are now. So now I host them every Saturday, and now I just added Sundays because they're like, please do Sundays too. So I'm like, I bet we're going to add Sundays in there.
Yeah, but your class match your vibe, man. I remember they came on me hard. I was like, I come into class, oh, you late? I'm like, oh.
Right, you was late. You can't be late to class now. You know what I'm saying?
Let me go.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to do our set. Let's do what, 10?
Yep, 10 each time.
Right.
Let's get it.
Ready?
Yep.
Do you do one-on-one sessions or no?
I do.
You do too?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes. Actually, I have
let them know one-on-one if you need that one-on-one training.
I do one-on-one training too. It's honestly my favorite thing to do, aside from my meal prep. You know, the women that I work with are just incredible human beings that, you know, are looking to get their energy back, looking to get their groove back and all that other fun stuff. And, you know, just building confidence in one soul at a time, by one move at a time.
So what's your favorite thing about your group training, like your classes?
I think my favorite thing about my classes is the energy.
You can sit down.
Oh, good, thank
You
God.
got it, you
Because
got
he
it,
got
I
me
know.
working. He got me working. Talking about some, I'm killing him during the classes. All right. So I would probably have to say, like, for my classes, my favorite thing is the energy. You know, the energy that I receive back for the energy that I give out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, oh my God, like, y'all really came out here on this Saturday for me, like, to, you know, just get down with me and work out with me. So it's just a really fulfilling feeling, to be honest with you, to know that, like, people come here and they feel like it's a difference in their life, and they feel like they're getting all this energy back, and it's kind of like a jump start to get back into fitness for a lot of them. So, and they look forward to it. So I think that's really cool.
All right. So I want to switch out the aspect. Instead of now physical, I want to get to the mental aspect of it. So I was trying to tell people, like, fitness is more than just health. It also is like, it's a mindset thing. So let me know, how was your mindset before? Because you say you was at 220. What was going through your mind? How was you feeling? And what's the difference now?
I was feeling depressed and sad. I felt kind of like, you kind of feel like, you know, like you're not good enough because you look a certain way, and you kind of feel like, damn, like I have to start from the beginning. So that's why with the women that I do work with, it's more than just the personal training. It's really a mental game. When you are overweight in a society that we're living in today, you know what I'm saying? Like with the Instagram and all the pictures and all the filters and everything that we have going on, I feel like a lot of the reality of what women should look and feel like has been tossed in the garbage because, you know what I'm saying? So I take pride in being able to help women that look normal, want to get their life back, and they're ready to put in the work. Like, you get what I'm saying? So the mental aspect is a huge thing. I feel as though that a lot of the girls that I work with, their confidence has boosted up a lot, which is great. I think that's so awesome. You know, and they express those things to me, and I just feel like I wish more trainers could work on mental, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to just the physical.
Yeah, it's the interactions. You have good interaction with your clients. You have to be able to interact with your clients, talk to them, like motivate them. Like you gotta be able to speak to them and kind of, you know, understand where they're coming from. And I feel like that's why they, you know, are committed to me, because they know my journey. You know, they know where I came from. They know I've been there. So a lot of them connect with me in that way, and I'm able to target those group of women and men too. Y'all can come through too, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of us in there.
Right. You know, I'm able to target because, you know, there are a lot of trainers that have started off like me, right? Like they gained weight, they were hefty at one point, and then they lost the weight and now they train. But for the most part, a lot of trainers are already fit, or have already been athletes or have already done that thing. So they kind of feel like not everybody's able to connect with them the same way.
So is your target like a body goal or just more like like for me, people will be like, what do you lift for? My thing is I don't want to be the biggest person in the gym. I don't want to be none of that. I just like to lift. That's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But some girls, I feel like they put too much pressure on themselves to get to a certain size, to get a certain look. I'm it don't even look right on you in the first place.
Right,
you might as well just stay a little thick.
Yeah,
you be nice.
thick,
You know, nothing wrong with that.
Little thicker, nothing wrong with that. I'm a little thicker. I'm still thick.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's another thing. Like, and it's still challenging. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, right? It's still challenging because I don't look like your typical trainer, right? Like, I don't have like this super lean, fit body. I don't look like that. But I work out. You get what I'm saying? And I know,
obviously.
I know what I'm doing. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a little bit of a tough transition sometimes, like when people like, oh, she's a trainer, like she's a little thick to be a trainer, like type of thing. Not that I ever hear that, but that's what I hear in my mind, right? And that's kind of like, it's a mental thing, right? So it's kind of like, you know, I feel like people are looking at me like, oh, like she's a trainer? Well, she's a little thick to be a trainer, whatever, like, because everybody has this idea, like, oh, well, maybe a trainer should be like this thin with this amount of inches on them
with
and this amount of abs. And it's like, wait, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so we only train just for a physique. And let me tell you something, fitness is a feeling, not a look. You get what I'm saying? Hello?
Yes.
So, you know, I take a lot of pride in the women that I work with and the groups that I work with and just making sure that like, look, you're here to have a good time. You're here to get your confidence back, your mind right. Let's get it popping. Let's have a great time.
And do you see that? Like, do you see when your clients is down, like during class and stuff like that?
Yeah, I can feel that. You know, I talk to my clients almost every day. They'll message me. I had a client this morning message me, oh, Indy, I'm so emotional today because she sent me a little side-by-side picture and she's losing all this weight and she's excited and she's just emotional because she's like, I never thought that I could, you know, do this and so on and so forth. Like, thank you so much and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it's just like little things like that. Like, I talk to them. I'm not just their trainer. Like, it's not like I'm just, all right, you're here, you're working out, okay, bye. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think us as people should be able to give a little more than what the standard is. And I feel like by us doing that, we get more. And you know what I'm saying? We're just blessed that way. Like, I just wish more people understood that.
Nah, not everybody's built like that.
I know.
Let's do a little rope. You want to do a little rope?
We could, I love me some rope, honey.
Yeah.
We could do a little rope. I love rope. What we doing? How many?
30 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
Who got the timer?
All right, so let's go back.
Yeah.
We're talking about the mental health, right?
Yes.
So let's talk about some step backs. Last time she saw about step backs that you faced during your. I keep saying it wrong?
You said step backs.
Damn.
Keep it rolling.
Not the step back.
Y'all know what I mean, all right?
Right.
Just pardon the little nervousness.
Like, y'all knew what I meant.
Yeah.
Right.
So you said, just like you said, you had 2 surgeries on your knee.
Yes.
So let me know the process that you went through and what you was going through and how did you get back?
Wow. So, yes, I had 2 surgeries on my lovely left knee here.
Same knee?
Same knee. Crazy. Okay. So the first surgery that I had was a very tiny one. Technically, it was just like, I think they call it a meniscectomy or something. My meniscus was super duper torn, like practically hanging off the hinges. They tried to repair it. They tried to, you know, stitch it back up. They were not able to. So with that, they had to remove my entire meniscus, which led to having to have a second surgery because I had no meniscus between my bones. So then that was in August of 2021. And then right in November of 2021, I had my second surgery. They found a donor for me.
You had to get a donor?
Yeah, I had to get a meniscus transplant. So they had to match me up with somebody that had the same, you know, blood type, all that stuff, whatever. And that was my second surgery. My first surgery was, you know, pretty okay. I walked out the hospital the same day, had a little cane or whatever, but I was okay. You know, went to physical therapy, all that. But my second surgery, I'm still suffering. Like, you know what? My bad, God. I didn't mean that. I'm not suffering, right? I'm obviously far better, right?
Thriving.
Because of what I'm doing, right? But it just sucks because I'm not what I used to be, right? And then it like also sucks, again, being a trainer, right? So it's like I'm a trainer, like sometimes it's like, damn, I can't even like do certain things. Like you'll hear me sometimes during class and I'll be like, oh guys, like today I'm not gonna be able to do X, Y, and Z with you because of my knee. Like the whole class knows like my knees, you know, whatever. But it's very, almost like kind of discouraging sometimes because you're like, damn, you know, I'm not as strong as I used to be. I can't squat the weight that I used to squat. There's a million things that I'm not able to do that I was able to do at one point. But with that being said, am I getting stronger? Yes. You know, am I building up all the muscles around it, the quads, the hamstrings, the hips? Yes. You know, is it far better than what it was, you know, post-surgery? Yes. But again, it's just something that really messes with your mental because especially in the field that I'm in, right? If I was in a different field, if I had a little 9-to-5 desk job, I probably wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that this is being active on my feet and with these dynamic movements is what I do for a living, it's a little bit like, all right, Indy, like, you know, we got to try to get this knee back. So I take care of myself.
Yeah.
I have my massage therapist came up in here today. You know, he comes, he does his thing, gets the scar tissue rolling. So I just make sure that I do everything that I need to do to, you know, just make sure the knee is taken care of.
Yeah, I don't notice that at all. In that class, you was taking over. It was Angie. So I feel like you cope with it better than a lot of people.
Yeah. You want to know something during class? You know, I kind of try not to think about it here and there. Like if I get a little sharp pain in my knee, I kind of like, well, damn, you know, and just keep on pushing. But, you know, we getting better.
Okay. So now you tell me now you got a Saturday and Sunday class. So what is next for Indy?
You want to know something? What's next for Indy is that we want to take it to the parks.
You want to go to the park?
We finna be outside. We gonna be outside.
It's cold outside.
Oh, right now it is, honey. But see, it's all the planning process. So, which actually I was partnering with T, of course, literally like my energy partner, like in everything. So we really want to we have this gym, it's packed out with 50 people. And that's only but so much. We can take this outside to a park where we can probably fit 100 people.
He gonna be DJing in there?
He gonna be DJing. I'll be teaching the class, you know, all that other fun stuff. If Bro is back, Bro could, you know what I'm saying? Do a little videography.
Plug it up. There it is.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I want to start taking it outside for real, because I want it to be larger than this. You know, like, this is where I'm starting, this is what I'm doing, but.
All right, so y'all be on the lookout. Outside, we gotta be outside.
Outside, it's gonna be a good time, good vibes, good energy. Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, so now, where can they go for your meal prep? Cause you know, I know you got an IG for your meal prep,
yes.
So let them know about your meal prep.
Yeah, so you can find my meal prep business on Instagram. It's Indy's, so it's my name, INDY with an S, and then _ keto, KETO, kitchen. And then my regular Instagram for personal training and for classes and things like that is just Indy, INDY _ Crystal, and that's CRYSTAL.
And what's the class that you got coming up Saturday?
So this Saturday is Hourglass Back. Okay, so it's basically a full, an upper body workout class that's already booked since Monday.
I know.
Crazy.
I've seen it.
And then Sunday I'm doing Sip and Stretch. So Sip and Stretch is kind of like everybody brings their own mat, and we literally stretch. I serve mimosas.
Oh, bro.
We have a moment of gratitude. You know, I tell the girls to write something down that they're thankful for so far this month.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah. So mental.
So more is a relaxing
mental.
type.
Yeah. So it's a good time. So I got 5 slots left for that one. I don't know if this video's gonna be posted up by then, but that's that for Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every Saturday is a different type of workout?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
You mix it up.
Yep. Mix it up so they don't get bored.
And
Can't
then
be bored.
How you think you're gonna do it to the Sip? Is that every Sunday or that's this Sunday?
That's just this Sunday. Like last Sunday I did booty and balance.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yep.
Nice. All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Stay tuned for more episodes, and I want to thank Indy for being a guest today.
Thank you for having me, Sugarfoot. Yeah.
That's it.
Peace out, y'all.